Hey everybody, this is this video. Oh, doggone it. Hey, there we go. Let's move this first. Move that down here. Okay. So this is a video on translation notation. And what that means is you've learned about translation, where we move figures by sliding them on the x-axis and then on the y-axis, left, right, or up or down. To easily communicate what I want you to do in a translation, I might give you that in translation notation. We did this particular translation in our first video, and if I were to write you the directions in translation notation, it would look like this right here in this box. That is translation notation. And basically what it says to do is, in this pre-image, for every x, I want you to subtract 6. And for every y, I want you to add 2. That's what that means. And so you can see here, for if I took a, to get a prime, took the 3 I started with, and subtracted 6 from it. Took the y I started with and added 2 to it. And I did that for each thing, each point, I shouldn't say thing, each point on the figure. I subtracted 6 from the x and added 2 to the y. Why did I do that? Because I remember I went left on the x-axis 6 places. I went up, which is positive, on the y-axis 2 places. Let's do a quick example. All right, so we are given the translation notation of xy translates to x plus 6, y minus 3. So for here, for my a prime, I'm going to add 6. So my new x coordinate for here is -5 plus 6 is 1. The 4, I'm going to subtract 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So a prime should end up at 1, 1. And sure enough, a prime ends up at 1, 1. So we're going to do this for each of them. Let's see what b prime will be. If I start at -2, 3, and then I'm going to add 6, subtract 3, then b prime should end up at 4, 0. And look, it does. C prime starts at -2, 0. I'm going to add 6, subtract 3. Again, I'm doing that because that's what my translation notation tells me to do. Add 6 to the x and subtract 3 from the y. So my new C prime, is +4, -3. And look at this, +4, -3. Finally, D prime starts at -5, 0. I'm going to add 6, subtract 3. D prime would be +1, -3. Let's check it out. +1, -3. So that's how you take translation notation and figure out the new points. Now remember, I don't really even need the figures themselves to know where the new point is going to end up if I've got directions in the form of translation notation. I'm hoping this was helpful. Have a great day.